2022 Mercedes-Benz EQS second drive, Cruisin USA. But before we start, please support us by pressing the like and subscribe buttons, so that we can continue to provide information about car and motorcycle news. Also turn on the bell button to get the latest updates. Your support means a lot to us. Thank you. The 2022 Mercedes-Benz EQS-Class sedan is a critical canary in the coal mine. This electric car is the flagship of the Mercedes EQ brand, the new division of Mercedes dedicated to electric vehicles. It is the first cannon shot, the one that clears the path for the global electric cars and SUVs to come, from a small Mercedes EQA subcompact SUV to an electric version of the iconic Mercedes G-wagon. On a macro level, the EQS represents a huge bet on the future of electrification, and no one will monitor its success more closely than Daimler CEO Ola Kallenius himself. On a micro level, the EQS has the Tesla Model S and newcomer Lucid Air squarely in its sights. The EQS is arguably the single most important vehicle in the last decade and reimagines the future of mobility, President and CEO of Mercedes-Benz USA Dimitris Psillakis said, though he might be biased. We got our first chance to slide behind the wheel of the 2022 Mercedes EQS 450 Plus and ESQ 580 in Switzerland. Now we get to drive the U.S. spec cars back home, in the San Francisco Bay Area, which is home to the kind of innovation these EVs represent, as well as the folks with the money and wherewithal to spend it on something so luxurious and electric. With so much power at the ready, excellent rear steering and the serenity of air suspension, the EQS offered a chance to sit back with your head nestled in the cushion on the headrest and enjoy the scenery. And while the EQS has a lot of cool tech to offer, including the massive 56-inch tri-display hyperscreen that spans the dash, this first foray is not perfect. Face and shape of Mercedes EQS take startling turn. Let's start with the elephant in the room, the shape and look. Mercedes sedans, especially large flagships, are notable for long hoods in traditional proportions. The EQS family goes in a different direction, adopting a cab-forward appearing design, which looks a bit blob-ish with its short hood and overhang, and high cowl. The grille has been replaced with a new face of Mercedes EVs that revolves around a solid panel with a three-pointed star pattern and, combined with the headlights, is known as the EQ mask. The look dates back to the one-bow design of the 2015 F015 autonomous concept with a low hood pushing down to the ground, says Mercedes-Benz Research and Development North America's Vice President of Design Sylvain Veinert. Achieving the desired sleek and sporty lines results in a smaller rear window, as well as the challenge of looking over the high and deep dashboard. Strangely, you don't actually sit that far forward, but rather set back as in an S-Class. If that is the progressive luxury look the new brand wanted to adopt to set it apart from the conventional classically proportioned vehicles with internal combustion engines, then mission accomplished. Veinert said he strived for the unexpected, an X-factor, with this design zigzag. The 2022 Mercedes-Benz S-Class is available for those who want conventional elegance. Another whiff? Not having an engine should free up underhood real estate, which many other EVs make into a frunk, or front storage area. Sadly, the EQS does not do this. The vacated space has been filled with a HEPA filter for air quality in the cabin and is bolted shut. The car relies on the ample 63 cubic feet of cargo space when you lift the rear hatch. None of the forthcoming EVs on the EVA platform will have frunks either. 2022 Mercedes EQS first on new EVA platform. The EQS rides on the new EVA 2 architecture, Mercedes' first purpose-built EV platform. It uses a skateboard-style chassis full of batteries, which are responsible for that surprisingly tall body height and the high seating position for rear seat passengers. The car launches in North America with a 107.8 kWh battery. Other markets have a smaller 90 kWh battery, but there are no plans to offer it in the U.S. Base EQS 450 Plus models, the focus of this review, are rear-wheel drive. The single motor is in back. It is rated at 329 horsepower and 419 pounds-to-foot of torque, which Mercedes says will get it from 0 to 60 miles per hour in estimated 5.9 seconds. Power here is more than adequate for highway passing and spirited driving and is well-mannered in its delivery. The EQS 584 Matic has standard all-wheel drive courtesy of a second motor mounted up front. The 580 is estimated to hit 60 miles per hour in 4.1 seconds with its combined 516 horsepower and 631 pounds-to-foot of torque. This is the one that can throw you back into that head cushion when you stomp on the pedal. We can only imagine the endorphins that will be released early in 2022 by the Mercedes-AMG EQS with 649 horsepower and 725 pounds-to-foot of torque to tap. 2022 Mercedes EQS range revealed. The EQS 450 Plus has an EPA-rated range of 350 miles from a single charge. The EQS 580 is slightly less at 340 miles, falling short of the Model S 396 to 405 miles of range.
Thanks for watching. Drop a like, leave a comment, and don't forget to subscribe to watch more videos like this.